Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small channel in the crypto booth.
Welcome back to the Crypto Father channel. I am the Crypto Father, and in today's video, today is the 22nd of May. In today's video, I'm going to be going over some projects that I noticed have failed, are failing. I'm going to bring up a couple of more scams, or mention the scams that I already mentioned, and basically just bring your attention to the necessity to be aware and careful when choosing where to put your money, which projects to invest into, and some possible ways in which you can check out projects first before you decide to put your money into them, so you don't fall victim to scams, or even what's even worse, probably, I'm not sure which one's worse, to invest money into projects that decide to bail or fail or rug pull. So make sure to smash up the likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, stick around till the very end, and let's get going. So the reason for this video is because I was planning on presenting to you a new project of some form, and I like to scour mining pool stats for that. And while I was looking at the projects, I came upon Lux Chain, which has been around for 14 days. It's running the ETH hash mining algorithm. And so I decided to take a look. There's a bunch of pools. It's got 118 gigahash per second right now. It's being mined on K1, GT pool, K1pool.com, Cool Pool Top, and so on. But I noticed that the hash rate is dropping significantly, strangely. So this project is not listed. Oh, it is listed. It's listed on 3 exchanges: non-KYC, Trader, Ogre, and Zegix. And so I wanted to take a look at it, but when I went to the website, I was greeted with this message here: we regret to announce that we are unable to continue the Lux Chain project. We were scammed by a Turkish marketing team and have not received the support we hoped for from the community. Many are labeling us as scams and rugs, and people are cursing us in our inboxes. We have lost the motivation to proceed. As a result, we will be withdrawing liquidity from Uniswap and closing Lux Chain. If you are a major holder in Lux, you may consider taking over the project. Now that's majorly disconcerting. I have no idea what the issue was with these guys, what happened, how they managed to get scammed by a Turkish marketing team. That sounds sus. In any case, whatever the case may be, if it was a legitimate project, so there were only 2,300 followers on Twitter. ERC20, why is there an ERC20 contract wallet address listed here? That's odd. This is the scammer who scammed the Lux Chain Lux team. So on May 20th, there's a tweet right here. It says, Lux Chain team is thrilled to announce plans for a secondary token to support back Lux. This new token will primarily fund the developers and the project. It will also feature exciting gamified functions, including sell restrictions. Stay tuned for more details. And on the same day, they announced, we regret to announce that we are unable to continue the Lux Chain project. We were scammed by a Turkish marketing team. That's odd. Web wallet is now live May 19th. So this happened within a span of 2 days. May 18th, they were working on a web wallet. May 19th, it was launched. May 20th, they were scammed. 3 million Lux Chain tokens have been burned on Ethereum to reduce supply. I'm not sure how all of this worked. Looking on Twitter right now, this whole thing looks a little sus. Lux is now listed on Uniswap, or they wrap. In any case, whatever the case may be, so Lux is gone. If you were invested in Lux, not sure what you're going to do. But so this is it. So one of the best ways to check out the project when you have things like that. So it says proof of work, which is supposed to be a mineable project, and then they have an Ethereum address, wallet address, and they say that you can transfer Lux between Ethereum and Lux Chain, but there's no talk of wrapping. If it's a mineable project, then why are we all of a sudden sending it to an Ethereum blockchain address? That's very odd. So the first thing you need to do in a project when you scope up projects is to obviously look at their Twitter account, look at Discord, see if they have an active community, and not a bunch of bots. So Lax is gone. Tusk is another project that I noticed. This has been around for just a couple of weeks, I think. Tusk has been around for 10 days only, and it's not listed. Oh yeah, it is listed on Zegex, and Tusk labels itself as a layer 1 blockchain focused on private and censorship resistant transactions. I've read through some of this stuff. It's a proof of work, dynamic scalability, privacy enhancing. So it's supposed to be some kind of private coin of some kind, but it's completely under development. They're planning on having how many? 18. This is 18 million tokens, which is not a lot. They do have a mobile wallet released, which is interesting. They do have a CLI wallet, GUI wallet, and a mobile wallet. Everything's in place. You can go to learn more here. Proof of work algorithm, which just describes the algorithm. It's ASIC resistant. It's better mineable on CPUs, although it is mineable for CPUs and GPUs. They use a hybrid mining algorithm, hybrid of RandomX and SHA-256D. But that's it. There is nothing else behind this project. So although the website looks good, the fact that they do have wallets is actually very good, because the devs obviously have put the time and work to get that stuff off the ground. But other than that, the fact also this is a tiny supply, 18 million. So it's really small. Well, I mean, it's about the same size as Bitcoin is right now, I guess. With 3 million coins gone missing. Oh, the mobile wallet is coming soon. Yes, there is a Windows download, Android build debug. So I'm not sure if that's workable or not. But so the next step you would want to take was to go and check out their socials. So on Twitter or on X, they only have 376 followers, so it's tiny. Airdrop is now open. Welcome to join the Discord community to receive. So you can receive an airdrop if you follow them. Let's go to the Discord channel and see what they have to say there. There are 1,361 members, 289 online. So it looks like the airdrop, it's been listed on Coin Paprika. Coin Paprika allows you to view historical prices charts. Okay, here's the airdrop. You can leave your address in the channel. Airdrop, each user only needs to leave one address. Extra address will be ignored. If you have already left your address before, there is no need to repeat it again. Please leave your main address. So basically, leave your address, and the airdrop's gonna end on May 26th. So you can do that right now. Still get yourself an airdrop. So that's simply done. Installing the wallet and then getting the address and then posting it in here in the airdrop thingy-majiggy. But so the community is active here. It seems people are talking. Obviously you need to check it out, because there are channels that I've mentioned before that are full of scams. I've been thrown out of one for asking too many questions. I was warned about another project by another person that was in the project and brought my attention to it. Redick, that was it. The Redick project, that was a scam. They were offering jobs, but basically just telling you to download their software onto your computer, which would probably then hack your computer quite possibly, because it was an exe file, and you know, if it's on blockchain, then why are we downloading an exe file? So that was a bit suspicious. But so that's the step you take. You check out the socials for that particular project and see if you know, if it's sound. Also make sure that you do look at the time. When was this project listed? How long has it been around? Things like Consensus Network, for example. Consensus Network has been tooted about, but from the get-go I had my reservations about the fact that this project has been pre-mined. So Consensus has pre-mined 6 billion tokens, I think, and it's been a bit of a controversy over the past little while. Son of a Tech also pointed that out, that basically the the pre-mined money, the pre-mined tokens have been taken out of the wallet by Duncan, who seems to be the lead dev here. So this was the first sale. We need your help to stabilize. They were trying to stabilize the market by the selling pressure. We're reaching out to potential investors, and we need your support. And they wanted people to take their funds off the exchanges to increase price. We've encountered an unexpected situation where a significant amount of CSS, approximately 1.5 million, was sold in the liquidity pool just prior to our market debut. This action has unfortunately impacted the initial price, setting it at this price instead of the anticipated 0.06. To address this and potentially enhance the price to a more favorable level, we are requesting community members to consider withdrawing their sell orders for the time being by reducing the immediate support supply on the sales order book, which is basically asking people to manipulate the price on an exchange. It's like a pump and dump scheme here. So I guess that didn't solidify. After careful consideration, I have come to the conclusion that a community project with you is not feasible. That's harsh. With you, it's not feasible. So this project consensus was meant to be, the proposal was to have it have voting rights and a voting system on things to do. And I guess, you know, people didn't really go for this, and so the voting went against Duncan's wishes, and so he decided that he can't do it. You know, it's not feasible to do a community project. So what's more, when the launch price was sabotaged, how was it sabotaged? No one followed instructions to try and save the project, with some choosing to prioritize their own interest over the good of the project. It's so ridiculous. What he's saying is absolutely ridiculous. If it's voting, then it's voting, then everybody does whatever they want to do, right? You either give people two options and then they choose to either follow you or not. And if people choose not to, then you can't say that it's sabotage. Those are the choices of people. That's what voting system is. And the fact that this project had nothing set up in like proof of stake have contracts, and so people look up their tokens when they want to vote on a certain proposal, and then it's done. Then the contract decides whether the vote passes or not. Here it's just like yes or no, you know, type a yes or type a no, give me an emoji if you agree. But I mean, that means nothing. So that didn't pan out. And so the 6 billion tokens that were under the address, the team's address that were visible, have disappeared. Those have gone, and people were talking about it. And so that's a whole hullabaloo. So where this project is going, it's hard to tell. I assume that there are people still mining it, but again, it went down significantly. So you can see that a lot of miners have taken their rigs offline because, well, probably they're a bit cautious here, with the exception of some guy mining pool and cave miner. These two pools have 270, 300 gigahash overall. But Bakel mine, I guess the two big ones, two big mining pools that were there, their hash rate has dropped significantly. So people have lost trust in the project, and so this is where the important steps are being taken before you start throwing your money in, and before you start throwing your hash power at a project. Make sure that you look at what the project does. Having pre-mined coins is always questionable, because you never know what the team is planning on doing. If they do have a pre-mined, especially if it's a big amount, like 6 billion out of, I don't know how many coins they had, 180 billion or something like that. So 6 billion is it's a big number, and so you never know where that's gonna go. And you know, having pre-mined tokens, or coins rather, is a bit sus. So always look at those things. The other scam project that I was talking about is Retic Finance. I believe I may have been thrown out of their Discord because I was asking questions, I think. So Reddit was another one. Another project scam website basically is Axmint. I talked about that. But the most entertaining so far is Blogdag. Blogdag, I've received so many comments and it's just non-stop. Blogdag I talked about, so DaVinci 15 brought my attention to this, and so I made this video on Blogdag based off of his video, the information that he provided, and I joined the Blogdag Discord, and I may have been thrown out of that one. Oh yeah, the Reddit was the one that they offered jobs and basically wanted you to download their software. I left that Discord because it was sus, and they wanted you to download their software, which basically quite possibly would have installed some kind of virus or some kind of hacking software on your computer. Not confirmed, but I mean, it's an exe file that they wanted you to download and register, so that's a bit sus. However, Blogdag, DaVinci said that it was a scam, and let's see if I can find it. Blogdag Network. Blogdag Network, I still haven't made a video on that, but it was previously named Euler Project, the Euler Network. Wow, so I just noticed Matthew Perry, the peddler, he's pushing this project. Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, it's not unbelievable. This guy, he's such a sus character, man. He's been pushing a bunch of other projects. He was selling some other coins, I forget what it was, burned stuff on Luna Classic. Him and his buddies created a token which they claimed would help the burning of Luna Classic, but it was so if you purchase his token, they would burn a part of the Luna Classic you purchased it with, but basically they contributed a tiny little portion of the burning tiny little portion of the burnt Luna and collected all the cash that they did. So this guy is a complete scammer as well. The funniest thing, the most entertaining thing about Blogdag is all the comments. There are 103 comments on this under this video, and most of them look like they've been generated by robots. Blogdag 10x miner is not only efficient but also user-friendly, making it accessible to a wide range of miners. Like, how much more generic of a comment can this be? Expand the payment plan to include more coins in a smart move by Blogdag. Exciting times ahead. What? A remarkable leap forward for Blogdag. Pre-sale almost 1 million raised in 24 hours. This looks like one of those Madame Bueller who is supposed to help you with your trading. So this is the most entertaining part. From the website, you can visit their Twitter, which apparently has 27,000. And so this guy, who's actually an actor apparently, but this looks AI generated. And a lot of the comments below here seem also very generic. Please come in inbox. Whoa, please don't come in your inbox, man. Send me a DM, please. Hello, I'm interested in your project. You should launch the token before people start losing interest in your project. Exactly, they haven't launched it yet, so it's on like continuous perpetual pre-sale, this project. And so a lot of the posts here are very, so if you notice, like, there are only 5 comments, 21 comments, and they don't seem very genuine. Amazing project, of course. Hello there, we definitely need to talk. Hey, Pepe Army Whale is here. The project looks really very high quality. Please send me DM. It's the same. Yes, the crypto miner who wants to come in his inbox. It really looks promising. DM me, check DM, please. So these are just not very enticing. Those poor people. Yeah. Hey man, reach out. Right, this is pretty much sums it up. So you look at the comments, you look at, yes, 27,000, but always have a look at the comments. See what their comments there are. There aren't many comments, and if there are comments, they seem very robotic, very repetitive by the same number of people, just kind of glorifying the project. They're not genuine actual people. These are just people that, you know, work on this thing, work on the scam together. The next thing you should do is check out Discord, 10,000 members, unable to accept invite because I was banned. They put me on a blacklist. Basically, I wasn't rude, I wasn't doing anything, I just asked them some simple questions. I may have said this is a scam, and they basically booted me. But there was, you know, if I had done it in any other genuine project, people would have just asked me politely to stop talking trash, or they would have engaged me in some kind of conversation. But here they just threw me out because you don't want to have people walking around calling, you know, scams. On Telegram, let's have a look in Telegram. There are like 35,000 members open Telegram desktop. Let's do that. So on the Telegram, there's just a sea of, you know, advertisements, buy, pre-sale. So the push for the sale and a lack of actual people discussing things out of, you know, if you have a community of 36,000 members, where are those people? There's a handful of people in between the sea of advertisements. This project, very sus. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere. So the main reason, I discussed the reason for why I think in my other video, so please check that out if you're interested. So yeah, so that's why you need to be careful, because projects fail, like LuxChain. Some projects have questionable devs, like Consensus Coin with 6 billion or 6 million, I can't remember the exact numbers, pre-mined coins, and then they get rug pulled because, or the coins disappear because the dev thinks that, you know, the community wasn't supporting them, when in fact he himself said that it was supposed to be a community driven voting system, and community voted against him, so he decided that that's not going to work. So basically, you know, that's not really a voting system. And then you have flat out scams that try to take advantage of your pre-sale. So you got to make sure not to throw your money away at random stuff. I'm speaking from experience. I've done it, and I know many people have done so as well. Don't buy into these ICOs, and even be careful as a miner. You need to be careful, cautious of the proof of work projects, because they don't always pan out. I mean, if you get into a project and they try hard and it doesn't work out, then that's too bad. Another project that I was kind of disappointed with was AI Power Meme. The project is working, but they started off initially straight up from the get-go. It's a mining project, but they went straight for the ASIC miners. I don't know, hoping that ASIC miners would just suddenly, you know, solidify out of thin air and start producing mining on their blockchain. And so the blockchain is struggling right now. They're having a hard time getting things off the ground because there's nobody's using the chain, nobody's mining anything. And so if they had started with GPUs and CPU miners, then people would be mining it. But ASICs straight away, like, what is this coin? Where is it coming from? Why are we building ASICs for this all of a sudden? So that's not happening for them. So all these things you need to take into consideration before you jump into any project and you start devoting your hash power to it, or you start putting money into it. And certainly make sure that you check out all socials before you decide to put money into any pre-sale, because those can go either way. And I personally, I know that people are looking for the next big thing, and this is why there are so many scams popping up. This is why there are so many fake websites, you know, just preying on these just preying on the naivete of people who think that they can make millions of $50. And so, you know, the mentality behind it is, what damage will $50 do to me? If that's your prerogative, if you have 100 projects that you want to throw $50 at, that's $5,000, and are you really willing to throw away $5,000 willy-nilly like that? Wouldn't it be better to take that and buy some Bitcoin, buy some ADA, buy some Litecoin instead of throwing it at random projects? Be careful what you're doing. Be careful how you spend your money. Don't throw it away. Put it into some solid projects, and in the meantime, stay safe, smash up the likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Peace.